Hi, my name is Linda.
My name is David.
My name is Andrew.
I'm Tom.
My ministry passion, I just to lead more people to the Lord.
My ministry passion is small groups.
To work with junior high and senior high students.
Coming alongside and coaching men and women to discover and find their spiritual giftedness.
My senior pastor encouraged me to get into Rockbridge Seminary.
I found Rockbridge actually by my discipleship minister. I'd never heard of it.
I found a link online. I opened that link and I thought, oh my gosh, can I do this?
I found Rockbridge when I was at a youth conference at Saddleback Church.
My first impression of Rockbridge is I wasn't very sure about it because since it didn't have any brick and mortar, I wasn't sure where it was located or how it works or anything like that.
I was nervous when I first started my first course at Rockbridge. I had no seminary schooling whatsoever.
I wasn't sure how the interaction was going to work being on the internet.
My expectations before starting my first course was one of being anxious. I had never been in an online classroom. I had been out of the academic world as a student for almost 40 years.
It's just the freedom of being able to work at your own pace.
It was very easy to talk to somebody at any point in time. You can get online, you can talk to your professor through email.
Do your assignments at any time, day or night.
I can email the professor at any time I want, and he'll shoot an email back to me with an answer.
Just point and click. It's really easy to do, and I think anybody could do it without any problem at all.
In many ways, it's easier than going to a traditional classroom because you don't have to get dressed up.
I don't want to give you a mental image of how I dress for class.
I'm home more, and you know, anybody that's in ministry knows that you can be away from the home a lot.
I think my husband in many ways was jealous. He did traditional seminary many years ago and did not have near the fun that I had.
I would spend about 20 to 25 hours a week on my Rockbridge studies.
7 to 8 hours a week.
I probably spent about a half an hour doing schoolwork every week.
A half an hour?
That's a joke. I spent about an hour and a half a day on schoolwork each week.
The interaction with students I had never laid eyes upon. There was an immediate closeness, a bonding.
You can interact with other students at your convenience.
Every once in a while we'll be online and I'll send them some jokes and they'll send back jokes.
One of my other students was helping me as I was trying to get stuff logged into Rockbridge.
One of the team members was working on a project on worship.
I'm not a very good speller, and I spelled worship
W-H-O-R ship.
He very quickly corrected me of that.
I had to tell him, you can't be spelling it like that.
So I no longer spell worship W-H-O-R-S-H-I-P.
I'm looking forward to meeting some of the fellow graduates because I have a mental picture of what they look like, and I know it's way off.
Now that I've graduated from Rockbridge Seminary, I am so excited.
I am so excited. It's so nice to be able to take everything you finally learned. It'll give you a little more free time to be able to apply it to my life and to teach my students how to apply it to their life.
It was a bittersweetness when I finished my last class because I could not believe this phase of my journey was over.
Now that I'm graduating, I am so glad. I have wanted to be done with school for a long time, and now feel like I can at least read a book for pleasure.
I just want to say thank you so much, Rockbridge staff, for all your hard work, because your seminary fit me.
Thank you a million times for being willing to be courageous, to take a bold step of faith, and to trust the Lord.
I've been able to take all the skills that I've got, especially from the 5 purposes of the church, and plug that into all that we're doing in our youth ministry, whether that be worship, discipleship, ministry, evangelism.
My wife is very pleased with what I've accomplished at Rockbridge. She's been real supportive of me as I've gone through this and just encouraged me all along the way.
My wife would recommend Rockbridge because that means you can stay at home and watch the kids while she runs to the store, and you can still do your studies.
Everything at Rockbridge I have used, I will continue to use, and every course I've taken has enhanced my ministry.
What is that page called? The
Mamma Mia.
Now, what happens if I don't answer exactly the same way?
There's a door below you.
Spooky.
Yeah, that was my cell phone. Should I turn it off?
What, the discussion page? I don't remember. Our postings. Okay, what was the question?